Hey everybody, it's meteorologist Brad Penovich with your Ski Southeast forecast for the week of December 5th. We're already here. Now the weekend that we just had, I knew it would be warm and wet, and it was. A little damp, we melted some snow, but just as expected, things are turning already this week. Let's get right to the maps. Not going to waste your time tonight. We've got an Alberta Clipper on the way to the southeast. This Alberta Clipper does two things. It brings us our first chance of some good snow. You see the northwest flow snow and even some synoptic snow and also colder temperatures. So as we get later into Tuesday night, into Wednesday morning, that's going to set the stage for snow probably everywhere above around 2,500 feet. It'll start high up and work its way down to the lower elevations, but you can see this will be a pretty good northwest flow event, especially Wednesday morning into Wednesday during the day. Starts to shut off a little bit Wednesday night into Thursday. So by the time we get to Thursday morning, cold air moves in. So two things. One, we're natural snow, but Thursday, really Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be cold enough for making snow for a couple of days. So this should replenish most of our slopes and get us ready for the weekend, because by the weekend, guess what? Another warm-up. As we get into the weekend, you'll see this system. I'm going to put a pause point here so I can kind of widen this out and show you. This is a massive low-pressure system that's going to be moving across the southern part of the country. And what happens initially is this strong southern wind. Boy, this cranks up, brings all kinds of warm air and possibly even some severe weather, but it's going to be warm and wet. Now, the good news on the backside of this, by Monday, you could see the backside of this, we start to see the return flow and some northwest flow as well as colder air. So by Monday, we're redoing it again. Seems like a weird pattern this year. Weekends warm, weekdays cold. That seems to be the pattern. And then we go through next week and it does look colder as we go. In the short term, let's look at the snowfall totals forecasting just this week. I'm going to pause it right there. We'll do a quick tour. We'll start in North Carolina. Look at the Smokies. Sometimes I wish there was a ski resort in Mount LeConte, but it's a national park. What do you do? You could see areas around Asheville looking pretty good around Mount Mitchell there. You see Roan Mountain, Beach and Sugar Mountain showing up. That little point there is Mount Rogers in the Grayson Highlands. Heading up towards Flat Top Mountain there, towards Winter Place. Looks like maybe 2 or 3 inches. And then up towards Snowshoe, Canaan Valley, Timberline. All those places going all the way up through Bryce and Wintergreen and then heading up towards Wisp. So a pretty good little dose there of some snow. This is just from the Alberta Clipper this week. Let's talk about next week behind the second system. So you'll see the Alberta Clipper there. We'll go through the weekend, probably melting. Then here comes the second system next week. Looks like it could add some additional snow, especially up in parts of West Virginia. So not bad. I just love the fact that we're getting systems. We're out of the drought. I mean, that's been a minor miracle just to get us past the drought stage. So quick look at the forecast here. I kind of move my head back down here. You can see, I think starting Tuesday night, we'll be able to make snow. We'll get some natural snow north. And then Wednesday, probably the best winter weather day of the week. Cold enough for snowmaking and also natural snow, especially in the higher elevations. Could be some pretty good amounts. I expect more snowmaking on Thursday, but then by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, going to be marginal temperatures and probably warm back up. So if this looks a lot like last week, it does. The only difference is it's not quite as cold in the middle of the week, and we're actually going to get some natural snow. So it kind of balances out compared to last week. So again, the pattern looks active. I will post an update on Wednesday, but we're in kind of a pattern now where it's cold during the week and warm on the weekends. We'll see if we can break that pattern and get it cold on the weekends with snow, bigger snowstorms coming out of these storm track that we have right now as we get into later in the month. As always, think snow and have a great couple of days.